How sellers get caught on the dark web. The dark web is often imagined as a place where anonymity is absolute. But in practice, many sellers are exposed by a chain of small mistakes rather than a single dramatic failure. Investigations that lead to arrests usually begin with a single slip, reused usernames, an exposed email, sloppy OPSEC, operational security, or a payment trail, and build from there. Once investigators have a toehold, digital forensics and human intelligence turn small clues into a comprehensive picture. One of the most common routes to detection is poor operational security. Sellers who reuse handles, usernames, PGP keys, or profile images across both dark web markets and public platforms create linkages investigators can follow. Even seemingly innocuous overlaps, a handle used in an illicit listing and in a social media account, a photograph with identifiable background details, or a username emailed to a contact. Let analysts connect an anonymized market persona to a real-world identity. Cryptocurrency transactions are another major factor. While many vendors use privacy coins or tumblers, law enforcement and blockchain analysts have sophisticated tracing tools that can identify patterns in cluster wallets. Mistakes like cashing out through exchanges that require ID, combining illicit funds with identifiable wallets, or using a single withdrawal path repeatedly make it possible to trace money flows back to an individual or organization. Digital forensics and metadata often do the heavy lifting. Files uploaded to a marketplace, package labels, images, and even simple text can contain hidden metadata, timestamps, device hits, or location markers that reveal more than their authors intended. Investigators routinely analyze forum posts, message headers, and file artifacts to extract these silent identifiers and corroborate other pieces of evidence. Human intelligence, infiltration, undercover buyers, and cooperating insiders plays a critical role too. Law enforcement operations have successfully run sting purchases, created controlled transactions, or turned arrested intermediaries into informants. These human-led methods complement technical analysis and frequently produce the direct evidence needed for prosecution, such as recorded conversations, shipment records, or real-world meeting arrangements. Physical world mistakes remain a surprisingly effective detection vector. Sellers who ship illegal goods may reuse addresses, drop-off points, or packaging practices that can be traced. Even when a third-party courier is used, a consistent pattern of shipments, return addresses, or handwriting on labels can connect shipments to a locale or person. In some investigations, a single recovered package has been the link that allowed agents to identify a wider network. Market takedowns and operational disruptions also expose sellers. When administrators or servers are seized, databases containing user information, forum messaging, or transaction logs can be recovered. Those datasets are goldmines for investigators, revealing buyer-seller relationships, escrow transactions, and vendor histories. Even when marketplaces claim to encrypt or fragment data, poor implementation or backups often leave recoverable evidence. Finally, many cases fall apart for sellers because of human behavior under pressure. Bragging in forums, inconsistent stories, or sudden changes in activity that attract attention. Combined with growing technical capabilities in digital investigation, these human factors make sustained anonymity difficult. The broader lesson isn't how to avoid detection, which would be irresponsible to provide, but rather that small oversights accumulate into a trail that investigators can and do follow. Visit the link in the description below for more information.